Well, good morning. We are continuing to watch the live radar network. Not much in the way of rain on the radar at this time, except for a few sprinkles showing up in the Brazos Valley. You can see some of that light rain that's working in south of Caldwell, south of Bryan College Station. Again, just a few sprinkles or some little light raindrops. And even where the radar is not picking it up, the humidity's high enough today that you may see some mist or maybe some sprinkles here as we continue through the day. Upper 60s, lower 70s walking out the door. The dew point's very close to that as well, so the humidity remains high and will remain high today, thanks in part to the south wind that'll be out there all day today, picking up to around 15 miles per hour. We'll start with this cloud cover and then break into a little bit of sunshine this afternoon. As we do that, we'll destabilize our atmosphere, and ahead of a cold front, we'll likely spark some showers and thunderstorms as we get into the late afternoon and into the evening hours. And there is the potential for some of these to turn strong to severe, in particular along and northwest of Waco, Temple, Killeen. That's where I have you under the potential for isolated severe thunderstorms, and the energy is there where we could see up to golf ball size hail. Winds to 65 miles per hour. Those will be your main threats. Can't rule out an isolated tornado, but I have not seen a lot of indications that the atmosphere today will be extremely tornadic. So while the isolated tornado is possible, the conditions just don't look right for that. Still, we'll have to monitor every storm closely because there's enough energy out there that could become a threat. The cloud cover stays around for the first part of the day today. Again, we'll break up into a little bit of sunshine. I think these numbers are overdone. I'm expecting upper 80s, but low 90s will be a stretch with the recent rains we've had here as of late. Along that cold front, that's when we'll watch for that potential for thunderstorms to pop up, and these will work from south or from north to south, potentially to the southeast as well. Likely waiting until after 4 o'clock for those to fire up and then working through during the late afternoon and evening hours. They'll clear out by late evening, and we'll have a quiet night overnight. The cloud cover will build in again, and then tomorrow we'll likely be stuck in the clouds. If we're in the clouds, we're in the low 70s. If we happen to break into some sunshine, we may make it into the mid 70s with north winds continuing to keep cooler air around for tomorrow. Eventually, that front will stall out. We'll get a little disturbance coming over in the mid levels of the atmosphere, and that will create rounds of rain on Saturday. Some of that could be heavy, in particular during the evening hours and into the overnight. That's when I think we'll have the biggest chance for some heavier rain. And the potential is there for rain totals to reach up above 2 inches, though the majority of us may be around 1 to 2 inches from that rain. There will be a few areas that see 2 to 3 inches, and that's when we may have to watch for some flooding, in particular if it falls over the areas that saw the heavier rain earlier this last week. 86 for Thursday, 70 degrees for Friday. We'll call for that 60% chance of storms today, a 20% chance of showers tomorrow, and a 70% chance of rain on Saturday. That's when the highest rain chance will be. We'll still have some lingering into Sunday, and Sunday will be cooler in the low 60s. So a good cool down for the weekend. Then we start to warm up and get more unsettled again next week. I do see the potential for more thunderstorm chances as we get into next week, and in the Brazos Valley, more of the same. A lower chance here today, still high for the weekend, and more unsettled again next week.